Hello everybody and welcome to Mind Up. Today, we're gonna talk about music. Cause music is the best thing in the world. And yes, that is just to show you I play guitar. Shameless, I know. Check out my Instagram, that's where you can see guitar bits. More shameless plugins, might as well. Okay, anyways, music, one of my favorite things in the world. Obviously, I play guitar, I have been for like 7 years, and it has brought so much joy to my life. And not only do I like it, not only do millions of people like it, but it's good for your brain, scientifically and spiritually. And I'm just gonna talk about a couple of those things. Personally, I love metal. I know a lot of you are there with me, that it's a passion. It's a passion. If you really love metal, like you really go all in with it, you know, and hence, you know, everything about me, my albums or album cover things from, you know, their art and stuff, and my guitar and what I look like, I guess you could say, or what a lot of people would say. But here's the thing. Genres don't matter. Your brain does not matter because people don't think about it. Like, the thing I hate about, personally with me with metal is people will say, oh, are you angry, or doesn't it make you angry? What makes me angry is you saying that, because people who thoroughly enjoy that type of music, it makes them calm. It makes them think straight. Like, it's a good way. I don't know. I can't even explain it. It's just people who like that sort of music on the heavier side, I feel like such a kinship with them, and I think any of them do, that it's just something we can't explain, and it's lovely. It's lovely to our hearts. But the reason I bring this up is because genres do not matter, because all music is sound waves traveling through the air in specific ways, depending on what instruments and genres and all that kind of stuff, speed, tempo, all those things. It sets up a certain sound wave to hit our ears, and depending on who you are, it really depends on your personality and how you physically are, that you like a certain type of music. That's why when I tell people I listen to metal, I never really liked it when I was younger, but when I was older, I think like in my early middle teens, I heard it one day and it clicked, you know, and I loved it, you know, automatically. I never liked it before. It was almost like an acquired taste, kind of like food. You eventually like different foods as you get older. But I think really that our brains are set up in a way to like certain kinds of music. Honestly, I think plants are the same way. They say classical works better, but then I seen something that heavier music works better. And then I seen something that what I think is true is that what I just said, it's the sound waves hitting them in a particular way that makes them grow better. Their cells rapidly multiplying, something like that, maybe faster music. But that's all it is. It's not the type of music, you know. They don't understand those kind of things, I don't think. I don't know. Kidding aside, though, the physical properties it has on our brain. Like, I took down a couple notes. These are actually, like, from studies. Right here, the first one. A Stanford study shows that music engages areas of the brain which are involved with paying attention, making predictions, and updating events in our memory. Now, I can see how this is a thing, paying attention, you know, like with the music. Like, once you heard a song enough, you know, you start to predict what's coming next. And honestly, like, someone came up to me the other week and they said to me, I started like singing along with it, like humming, but kind of like singing or like doing like the instrument with my mouth, like do, like kind of something like that. It was at work, and they were like, "Oh, you heard this song?" I'm like, "No, I never heard it." And they're like, "Well, how did you know what you know whatever I was doing?" And I'm like, "It's just easy to predict because usually songs have a structure, especially within a certain genre. Most of the time, it's predictable, you know." And this is a good segue into this part. Musical experience strengthens many of the same aspects of brain function that are impaired in individuals with language and learning difficulties. This isn't the fact that I was trying to bring up, but I'll go along with it. Learning difficulties such as the neural timing precision, which allows differentiation between speech syllables. So what they're talking about there is being able to hear certain words, you know, like between droop and poop. I don't know, like when someone's speaking, like it's easier for us, the more your ear is trained, a musician, to music, because speech and stuff in songs and the music, the instruments themselves, you're able to hear more differences in syllables. You know what I mean? Okay, so I forgot my point completely before, but I'm just gonna move along. Just moving along. Researchers from Ohio State University's Wexner Medical Center looked at how different types of music and silence were processed in the brains of 21 people with epilepsy. Now, this is really interesting. Whether listening to classical or jazz, doesn't matter, like I said, all the participants had higher levels of brain wave activity when listening to music. The study found brain wave activity in the patients tended to synchronize more with the music than non-epileptic patients in the temporal lobe region. What does that tell us? What does that tell us about epilepsy? I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. But I feel like it's like a big deal, right? I think it's cool. That's all I got. But they found, it's like they do studies on this stuff at universities. Like, it has an actual impact on our brain, on our physical self, our development of our brain. It's better when you start younger than when you're older. But I don't know. Music is just. Haven't you heard, I heard by many people, something like we would go insane if we didn't have music in the world. Anything can be music, just the wind, the clacking of trees together or something, anything like that. Haven't you ever noticed, you're driving in a car, you're hearing music, and almost like the things passing by go with the beat of the song? And it works no matter what the song, no matter what you're seeing. I found that it always fits together, because the world is just made for music. It's inhabited by music. Everything is music, if you open up your mind to it. I don't know. I'm very passionate about this kind of stuff, and I love it. And I hope you guys love it just as much. Leave a comment down below of what your favorite genre is, or your favorite band, favorite singer, whatever it is. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.